Yo, what's happening, folks? It's Unhost here, and today I want to present to you guys something that I've been working on for a while now. Uh, and to be honest with you, I'm still not completely finished with it. But it is my Enderman farm, and it's pretty convenient. That's pretty much the basis of it, and I just kind of want to show you guys how it's made and how it functions and all that. As you guys can see up there, it's not a very simple design by any means, but it's not too hard to make. It's actually very efficient, and yeah, as you guys can see here, it gets them down and funnels them to 2 points instead of one. If you do funnel them down to 1 point exactly, it's kind of hard to hit them. So I've got them all going down a single tube here, as you guys can see. It's just one thick. The design, the glass, the separations, none of that's important. You can have it made out of whatever you want, and these can actually be, they can have 2 spaces in between, because Endermen are obviously 3 high, but yes, you can just punch them. And we'll turn the volume up just a bit here, because I want to let you guys hear the deaths and everything. So you're killing them pretty frequently. I want to make sure you guys can hear me at least. You're killing them pretty frequently, and it's a lot like other Enderman farms. Yeah, as you guys can see, the Endermen do fall down pretty quickly, and yeah, it's just very efficient. So I want to show you guys the different components right here, and I want to show you guys the F screens, of course, and I want to show you guys. Let's see, F3. There we go. But down here, as you guys can see, let's turn the volume back down to 0. The floor down here is at 0.5, so if you guys can do that, that's the first and foremost. That's probably the most important part of this, because you're going to get better spawn rates that way. So get down as low as you can, get some half slabs so that nothing can spawn. Make sure that everything you've got around here, no Enderman can spawn on. Everything you've got has either have to have a half slab or something that no mobs can spawn on. The Enderman will teleport if you do have something that is spawnable, of course. So like I said, get it as low as you can. 0.5 is how low I got this right here. I don't think it really can go any lower than that, as you guys can see. Yes, they are going to glitch out a little bit like that. And if you do want to get rid of this right here, they'll all fall through if I get rid of that block. But let's go up here, and your tube needs to be, let's see where this block is. Right where this glass block is right here. That is where basically the floor is, the main floor. That's where they're going to fall from. And that's going to be at Y43. So make your tube all the way up. Like I said, this isn't important either. This is just to stop spawning and everything. But I've got everything labeled. Let's see here. The purple is going to be P for pressure plates. I kind of got a little labeled. The R is red for repeaters. The green is just for the sticky pistons, what's pushing, because it's you know, you kind of got that green in there. The cyan is for charged blocks, for blocks with just the, oops, forgot the red there. That's for, yeah, like I said, the charge blocks, they're going to be cyan. Okay. Somehow this got all discombobulated. But anyways, we go up here, and this is the second chamber. This is how we get them down to 1 space. I was told this was impossible. That's pretty much the reason I made this. But we'll go all the way up here. We'll do the difficulty to 0. We'll go all the way up. I want to let you guys know, first and foremost, this world save file is going to be inside the description. So if you guys want to download it, make sure you check it out in the description, just to kind of get a first-hand look, because I know it's always hard for me to watch a video and exactly know what's going on. And like I said, guys, this is not finished by any means. I can still improve this. For instance, I can make this the space in between here too, because if you have more air spaces, there is more spawning possibilities and all that. I'm not going to really get too in-depth with the whole build. I'm not going to sit here and build it all for you. But that will come when it's 100% finished. But this is a very, very efficient design, and it works just fine, I promise. You can get to level 30 just as quick as any other Ender farm. The one where you go around smacking them, Panda 4994's design. It's just as quick. So these are going to be pushed by the pistons, so you don't have to worry about that. But as you guys can see here, we've got pulsar pistons right here, and that is necessary because if they were to just pop out, you would get Endermen stuck here and here, and if this were to go at the same time as this one, they would basically be stuck. That's the problem I had when I first started trying this. So as you guys can see here, you guys can get a good look, and like I said, world download is in the description if you do want to go in and kind of have a first-hand look. So yes, anywhere they're going to fall here, they're going to fall and hit the vines, of course, not take much damage, not take any damage, excuse me, and they're going to be basically pushed like a little swirl, as you guys can see. And yes, that is very important. The pulsars are extremely important if you don't want any kind of cloggage or anything like that. And let's see, this is important as well. The design, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 6 rows right here of pistons. And the reason I use all repeaters is because if you use dust, there is a chance that your green blocks right here, I mean obviously you can choose whatever you'd like, but they will get stuck out here, just like that. You have problems like this, which are pretty common in the PANA 4994 design. It was a big problem in 1.3. I'm not sure if it's a big problem anymore in 1.4. Actually, to be honest, I have seen some problems with that. So I use all repeaters, and if possible, make these all full delay. If you have the time to do it, make them all full delay. It's just going to help you with the pulsing. You're going to get one-tick pulses sometimes. It's just a problem with redstone. The redstone's not perfect by any means. And like I said, if you guys want to make these 2 apart, it'll be a little better for you. So let's see where this pad is, just to kind of get a relative accurate. Let's see. This pad is at 52. So they come to 52, and then they'll fall down here, hit this, and this is going to be, like we said, 43. And let's go over to another world real quick, and let's go check out the pulsars. Alright guys, so here is the pulsars right here, and as you guys can see, I've got these appropriately labeled. You've got the repeaters here. This one is facing this way and is set to 3 ticks. This one's also set to 3 ticks, but is facing this way. Block underneath, of course. These are the pads, so this is the inside basically, and you can have the corners as well. Obviously they're going to pulse if you step on it. You get 2 pulses right there. That is because, as you guys can see here, this one is set to 2 ticks, this one is set to 1. What that is going to do is push this block over here. That's going to send a charge and pulse these pistons right here. So you guys can see, just nice and fluid. We'll go ahead and build one real quick. So we'll start right here, and we'll start the basis of it. There we go. I think we've got everything we're going to need. Let's see, this one's going to be facing this way and set to 3 ticks. This one will be facing this way, set to 3 ticks as well. And you're going to finish off with redstone here and here. Now you're going to have the block here, and build 2 out. There we go. Put a repeater there. And this is basically just the start of the oh, I should have put red right here. Let's see. Okay, like I said guys, 1, 2. So 3 ticks, and we'll do red and 3 ticks. There you go. So click it twice. That's going to be good for you. And I guess since, you know, we'll keep the general theme there. That is basically a block on the sticky pistons, so I'm just making all kinds of mess over here, aren't I? Alrighty, so let's not waste any more time. See, this is set to that. Okay, so we'll go back over here, set this up. Repeater. This one is going to be set to 1 tick and then 2 ticks right there. And this is where you're going to set up your other repeaters. It's going to be right here. These are going to be charged blocks, so that's going to have the redstone dust on it, like this and this. You can set these to whatever you'd like. I prefer 1. These are going to be the pressure plates, right here and here. Boom and boom. Now right here, you're going to want the redstone to go up 1, like so. And you're going to go up and over 1 like that. Take that out. Let's see, let's just use some general reference. I haven't built this a lot of times. Okay, so we'll go over here. So So we'll go 1, 2, put the redstone dust up here and here, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Redstone dust, and right here is where the pistons are going to be, so just under there. So we can push the Enderman, boom, and that should work. That should pulse right there for us. And it works perfect. So you're going to make 4 of these all around, and we'll go back to the original world and check out exactly where you need to build these. Alright, and we're back, and we're watching the Enderman go through right now. And yeah, like I said, I had a real big problem with them getting stuck, but now that I've got the pulsers, they do not get stuck, so it's worth all the hassle. All this right here is just basically so nothing spawns. If you do not have this here, Enderman can spawn inside the redstone basically, so you do not want that to happen. So just make sure everything's covered up. Make sure you've got spaces of 2. They can't spawn on top of pistons, so you don't have to worry about that. Make sure you've got spaces of 2, no spaces of 3, so that they can spawn. And we'll get a good look at these as well, just so you guys can build them. This is also very important too. If you go anywhere over, I believe it's, what is it, 126. If you go anywhere over 126, the old spawn height, or the old build height, excuse me, you get a very decreased spawning. It decreases rapidly. If I had one more layer up here, we would have pretty crappy spawns, to say the least. So, like I said, guys, if you do want to make these rings right here, you can build them like such, and make sure on the very top you do have the half slabs. And do not go over 126. That is very, very important. So we'll just do a little fly around right here. Like I said, the download's in the description, so that's probably your best bet, is to go there and check it out. When I get a more accurate version of what I'm going for and perfected it, then I'll definitely do a very in-depth tutorial for you guys. And hope you guys did enjoy. This is, like I said, very efficient. Guys, go ahead and download the world file. It is a what is it called? A DAT1, DAT-1. So just throw it in one of your single-player worlds and tweet and replace your DAT1 file. I think it's DAT1, DAT-1, whatever it is. That is the file. Go ahead and download it. Feel free to share it with all your friends. I don't care. It is free creative design, all that stuff, and it works just fine. As you guys can see, got some good spawning rates as well. This is in 1.4.2, as you guys can see, and we're still getting good spawn rates. You can see how fast they're dropping. It's perfect. But it can be better, so when I get this perfected, I will let you guys know. But for now, it works just fine. You guys can get to level 30 just as quick as any other Enderman farm. And you can just sit here. It's kind of like the lazy man's Enderman farm. So, anyways, guys, I hope you did appreciate it and loved it and all that. So, give it a thumbs up if you don't want to. That's fine. It's whatever. Don't matter to me. Enchant to your heart's desire. I've been going on for way too long. I'm Unhost. I love you guys. Adios.